Hello everyone, I'm Anjana Verma. Today I will start aggregation. Before that we have done inheritance and types of inheritance. Actually, when two classes are doing inheritance or two classes are making relationship between each other, so we can define these relationship in so many types. Like first type is association, aggregation, composition, and inheritance. In this relationship, we use has a relationship, part of relationship is a relationship. Has relationship is normally used in association. For example, like teacher has a student. There are two classes, teacher is a class, student is a class, and having an association between teacher and class, and the relationship is known as has a relationship. Teacher has a student, a student has a teacher, like this. Now after that, aggregation and composition, we assume that actually aggregation is also a part of association and composition is also part of association. Both are the type of associations, but in composition totally we can say the part of relationship. We will do it, see it later. And inheritance is also a type of relationship which is known as is a relationship. Like car inherits in type of models, suppose Maruti hai, Honda City hai. So we can say car has Maruti and Honda City, car has Honda City, car has Chevrolet, like this. So car is a Chevrolet, sorry. Now we see first small bit of association means relationship with multiple object, and with the functionality we write the relationship. This is also known as has a relationship. And composition and aggregation are two types of association. We will mainly cover the aggregation and composition part. Aggregation is a weak association. Weak association means totally dependent, not on the next one. Suppose teacher and student make an association, but if teacher not there, a teacher nahi hai, so student is that time also there. So this is known as weak association. Team object and player object. There are two object, or you can say the class of object. Two classes are there, team class and player class. If team has a player is relationship, but if team not exist, it not means ki player not exist. Player after all also exists, means player is dependent on team but not totally dependent ki if team destroy then player also deploy. For example, a building has a room. Okay, room and building. There are two classes, and this is the room is totally dependent on the building. If building destroys, then room automatically destroys. This is strong association. We can say composition. Now we will see first association. Now it is a special type of association also known as has relationship. This is unidirectional relationship also, not vice versa. For example, I told you, we'll see the example that car has engine, car has seat, car has wheels. But you can't say engine has car, engine has seat, seat has car, or wheel has car. Means this is unidirectional relationship, has a relationship, and this shown with the help of hollow diamond. You can see below the car a hollow diamond. It means engine, car has engine relationship is exist. Okay, now if car not exist after some time, but engine can use anywhere, or engine is there not destroy, seat can also used in other car, wheel can also use in other thing. Means this is weak relationship, car has engine is a weak relationship. If car destroys, it's not necessary the engine will also destroy. Now next is we will see the properties of aggregation, transitivity, anti-symmetry and propagation. If engine is a part of car, radiator is part of engine. Then we can say it, radiator is also part of car. I think you have learned this transitivity. A belongs to B and B belongs to C. Then we can say A belongs to C also. Okay, means car में यदि engine लगा है उसमें radiator लगा है तो radiator is also part of car. This is the transitivity. Anti-symmetry means you can't show the relationship bidirectional. Engine is a part of car, but car is not part of engine. Propagation means in which environment the car is there, the engine is also in the same environment and the radiator is also in the same environment. For example, if we say car is in the garage, then engine is also in the garage. Means they use same type of environment. Now aggregation has types also. There are so many types of aggregation. Fixed aggregation means the part of or the number of parts components for aggregation are fixed, predefined. Suppose we are making a car, the things are predefined that one car has one engine, then radiator, then gearbox, then brake, then clutch, then all these things are predefined. They are not changeable. In variable types, the level or the number of parts can change. Suppose, for example, in a train, there is an engine, there are some compartments, but they can vary. Engine may be 2 or a compartment may be 20 or 10 or this. Means the parts are variable. The compartment or the bogie of train can be changeable. That is various types of aggregation. Recursive aggregation means directly or indirectly association is done in the same kind. For example, you can say there are some employees in a company. One employee is clerk, one employee is manager. Both are employees, means manager is also a manager and also an employee. A clerk is clerk and also an employee. If you are making the relationship between the clerk and employee, it is recursive aggregation, you can say. Means a clerk has number, name, staff number, room number, all these are required for the clerk, and he is also an employee of the company. Like patient and person, a person and a property, the same properties are in patient also, but there is some extended property you can say in patient, that the which is the disease and how it is admitted in the hospital name like this, but it is also belongs to the person class. This is known as the recursive aggregation. Object contained directly or indirectly an instance of same kind. Means यहाँ पे जो ऑब्जेक्ट बन रहा है, पर्सन का जो ऑब्जेक्ट बन रहा है और पेशेंट का जो ऑब्जेक्ट बन रहा है, आर बोथ पर्सन टाइप. मैनेजर का जो ऑब्जेक्ट बन रहा है एंड क्लर्क का जो ऑब्जेक्ट बन रहा है, दे बोथ आर द टाइप ऑफ एम्प्लॉय. Now next is composition. This is strong type of association. For example, means the one, it is also unidirectional, and if the main thing not exists, then the something is also destroyed automatically. For example, heart of a human heart is part of human. If human is not there, then heart will also destroy. Composition is part of relationship also known as, and it shows by the filled diamond. Filled diamond के through show होती है, and totally dependent entities with the main entity. Now you can see in this example association, aggregation and composition all. Owner and pet. both both are the separate classes, and they are showing association. Means owner can have pet or cannot have pet. Pet can have owner or not owner. But if you will see the aggregation between the pet, dog and tail, then you can say it is composition. If dog destroy or dog will die, then tail will automatically destroy. Okay, now you can see these type of relationship in every two entities. Now what is the aggregation and composition versus the thing only is the dependency. Aggregation relationship where child can exist independently, and in composition the child cannot exist independently. For example, in aggregation, bank and employee, if bank delete or if bank merge in the other bank, then employee cannot delete. But if heart is working because of human, if human die, then heart also die. Now, strong and weak relationship, as you know that association is the weak relationship or weak association, and composition is the strong relationship. We can see the difference between the association, aggregation and composition. The main difference between the association and composition, aggregation and composition: association relationship denoted by the arrows or simple line with multiplicity symbol. Aggregation shows by the one end arrows with small diamond box, hollow diamond, and composition shows with the arrowhead with one end and filled diamond. In the next, you can say aggregation is part of association. Composition is also part of association. Association means relationship between two classes. There are one to one, many to many. There are so many multiplicity symbol. But in association, you can say weak type of association, and composition is the strong type of association. Linked objects are not dependent on the other object in aggregation, and in composition they are totally dependent, as we see, like heart. Now if in aggregation we delete the parent, then the child cannot be deleted or destroyed, but in composition child will destroy with the parent. For example, a car needs wheels, and when car cannot function or destroy, the wheel can use anywhere. In the composition, file is placed in the folder. If folder deletes, then file will automatically deletes. With this, we will end this session. So we have seen the type of relationship, four type of relationship. There we seen the aggregation and composition mainly. Aggregation is the weak association, and composition is the strong composition. With this, I'm ending this session, and till then, goodbye. We will do it in next session.